Okay, here we go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning,
Okay.
Philippines.
Good morning, world.
Good morning, world.
Okay, so we are here to
Enlighten you.
wake up. Yes. Did you turn on? Okay. So,
What is enlightenment?
what is enlightenment?
Hey, that's a great question. Maybe we'll reveal it at the end of the video because that'll be our little secret. You got to watch the whole video to discover enlightenment.
Yeah.
I mean, how long do you know how long the Buddhist monks spend trying to become enlightened? That's their big desire.
Yeah, they've been doing this kind of meditation and removing all their desire and wearing just only a monk suit.
Eating porridge
Yeah.
once a day, really bland, shitty food. Yeah.
It is.
And standing on one leg or some shit like that. Just some crazy shit like backflips. But like the Zen Buddhists, they go through all kinds of crazy, crappy stuff. You know, stuff they'll never be able to maintain for the rest of their life. Hardly the middle path, I would say. So, at any rate, enlightenment. Yeah, we'll reveal that at the end of the video because, you know, these poor little Buddhist monks who, you know, go through their whole life with shitty food and hardly no food and sitting around wasting their time in meditative poses, hardly a middle path, and then they abstain from sex. What? Yeah. God. What kind of a life is that?
Oh,
Forget it. Yeah, not for me. But I am enlightened. I'm enlightened to the fact that, hey, I enjoy food. And I enjoy... and I think most people do too. And I think you can become enlightened. Well, I know you can become enlightened. Okay, we're going to tell you what enlightenment is at the end. So what we're going to talk about first is what the Buddha Gautama talked about 2,500 years ago when he became enlightened. And what did the Buddha say when he became enlightened? What did he say about desires?
Dukkha?
Well, he said, he said desires will cause dukkha. So, Jen, could you hand me that little paper up there? So, what are the 4 common desires of people?
Every person have desire to be belong in a group and a family and a community.
Yeah, they have the desire to get along.
Yeah. And also they have a desire to get things done.
Some people just want to get things done. They want to they want to get things accomplished. And most people have that desire, you know, especially when it comes to meeting your basic needs. They say, hey, we need to get food, we need to get money, we need to get this, you know, and I got to go to work. So they want to get things done.
Yeah, and some person who is a kind of perfectionist, you want
Me?
to... Yeah, he also told me that sometimes I'm a kind of perfectionist because we need to do something, get things done right.
Some people want to get things done right.
Yeah.
And you know how you can tell if somebody wants to get things done right? Well, it's because they're a perfectionist. And how do you tell if they're a perfectionist? Usually because they're very creative and artistic and they've got amazing, sexy bodies. Yeah, it's pretty easy to spot a perfectionist.
My God, is it me?
It is you. You're kind of perfect. So that's sort of an indication that you're a perfectionist.
Not really.
So
I'm okay. My clothes is a wash and wear. I didn't need an iron to flatten my clothes. I'm a very cool girl. Yeah.
And then what is the last desire?
The last desire is some person really desire to be appreciated. And really everybody is deserved to be appreciated because everybody have their own value in life.
Yeah, everybody has value.
Everybody has potential. Everybody deserves to be appreciated. And we really appreciate you all if you like and subscribe our video.
Wow,
and
we really appreciate that.
We really appreciate it. And if you really share it to others so we can help some people that how to enlighten.
Yes. So in enlightenment, and we'll reveal that not till the end because that's our little. You got to watch the whole video to see the secret. Yeah.
Secret. Is that really a secret?
Well, hey, don't you think that's only fair? Because all these poor Buddhist monks have been sitting around eating porridge and having those for many, many years, and they're still unenlightened. Wow, what a bummer that is, huh? So, why do these 4 desires, why do they cause dukkha? And what is dukkha?
Dukkha is, for example, you have a car and the wheel of the car have a center. And then if that wheel didn't go in the center, your car will be wobble like this, like a boink, 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 boink. It's like an up and down. It's not really in the center.
That's how people's minds are going.
Yeah. So that is just only an example of dukkha. But the real dukkha is like suffering. Is if you didn't taking care of this health, this body and this mind, you will suffer.
Yeah, and so what keeps people from why do people suffer? It's because they're focused on these desires.
Yeah.
Because what happens, baby, if your goal is to get along, if your desire is to get along, and you're not getting along?
Yeah, it's not bad, but that's not the things that we need. We do first things first.
Wait. Don't tell them. That's at the end. Yeah. So we have these 4 desires, and for me, the first desire is, hey, just let's get along. It's not everybody's desire. Some people want to get things done. Well, what happens when you don't get along and you don't get things done, when you don't get things done right, or when you're unappreciated? What happens, baby?
You become...
you get dukkha.
Yeah, you will become frustrated. You will feel that dukkha that we're talking about.
Fear.
Yeah.
Anger. Frustration. And when
those are negative feelings.
And ultimately, our goal is well-being. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, well-being is it's a subjective thing, but it's kind of objective in that we all want to kind of feel good, right? Mm-hmm. And I would say from the objective standpoint of well-being, you can look it up in the dictionary, and there's several definitions for how to achieve this state of well-being. Now, can people achieve well-being? I believe they can, but I believe they're going to have a really hard time if they're focused on the 4 desires, which is to get things done, get along, get things done right, and become appreciated. And if you're focused on those things and they're not being met, then you're not happy. You're not experiencing joy. You're not achieving well-being for sure. And you're probably going to be out there in that negative, wandering mindset, that ruminating thoughts. And what happens is you become angry, frustrated, depressed.
But there's a way going out there.
Yeah. There's a way.
Can I reveal it now?
No, because I think we want to go at least about 10 minutes. I think we'll
actually, telling this thing is not take.
It doesn't take long.
No, it takes long because we need to give them many examples and many things.
Yes, sure.
So we can start now to reveal that secret. So if you want to, actually, don't get me wrong, okay? This 4 desire is not bad.
They're not.
Getting along is okay. Do things done.
Get things done.
Is good.
Yeah.
Things perfectly right. It's okay. To be appreciated, we deserve it.
Yes.
So to do this thing, we need to focus in one thing first.
What's that, baby?
That is your health. Yourself.
Your health. Yeah, and that's not a desire. That's a need.
That's a need. As I always say, love yourself first.
Now you're going to have some Buddhists who are perfectionists, and they're going to say, oh, well, if you're focusing on yourself and you're self-centered and blah, 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 blah. And it's kind of like, no, what I'm doing is I'm taking responsibility for my health. Just like a dog would take responsibility for its health, or a cat, they're grooming. This is just a necessary part of life. And so what we're telling people is, and that's the secret, the real secret is these 4 desires, they've been programmed into our head from the time we were 0 years old all the way up into your present day life. It doesn't matter whether you're 7 or in your teens or in your 20s or your 30s. All of this information pretty much has been programmed into you, these 4 desires, without your permission.
Subconsciously, it really programmed to our head without even you didn't learn from it, but as you live, you don't notice that you learn this thing.
You're unaware.
Yeah, you are unaware.
You are asleep. You're on autopilot. You're just sleepwalking. Most people don't realize they're just sleepwalking through life.
Yeah. And
I can tell you that if you've been programmed to get these, like go to school, get a job, find a partner, don't covet your neighbor's goats, things like that. Okay, so when you have these when you have these problems, these desires, and they can be problems, even if you do meet your desires, the chances of you finding happiness or well-being might not even happen.
Yeah. So what can we say to you, all of you? Wake up.
Wake up. And how do you wake up? By realizing that your subconscious mind is pretty much controlling your life.
Yeah. So that program from your 0 age till the age you have now is unnoticed, but it's already do just do it you're doing without knowing. So it's like hey, you need to study so you can have a good job and you can support your mother and parents.
It's like, why? Yeah. Is that a desire?
Okay. And then say it's like go to school, study hard, work for the company, or I need to go early. I cannot exercise because I have to go to work, because I have to do this thing so I can have money. So many people focus in their desire unnoticed.
They're not focusing on the needs, though, are
Yeah.
they?
Their needs is really this body and this mind to become a healthy.
Yeah.
And to do this thing is to do sharpening the saw.
So tell me, baby, how do you sharpen the saw?
When I wake up in the morning, I just take a deep breath, cuddle my baby, and 5 to 10 minutes. If we are so lucky, we fall asleep again. But we get up, stand up, dress up, and show up.
Yeah, we exercise every day. So 1 to 2 hours of exercise first thing in the morning. And that's the cake. We make the cake first.
Yeah.
So it's, and then I do the OMAD and ADF fasting. So
what is ADF?
Alternate day fasting.
Okay, alternate day fasting. So he eat every other day.
Yeah, 1 meal a day.
Yes, and 1 meal a day. That every other day is 1 meal a day.
And this isn't for everybody. This is just what I do. This is my way of achieving.
Yeah. So we didn't tell you to do this thing.
No.
As in now. We are always here to guide you and help you. And if you need some question and if you have some guided, we are always here.
Yeah.
Yeah. As of now, I've been guiding some seniors in our barangay, and I've been guided for Mommy Eugenia, and we call her Mommy Chi because she's getting younger. Yeah. She's 72 years old. Really.
You can start at any age.
I can see her bloom. Yeah, before she cannot even kick her foot. It's so hard for her to walk. She cannot even carry her legs. But now she can kick hard now. And her endurance in doing the workout is like unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's like want more.
So the secret to enlightenment is simply the realization that your ego is pretty much running your life because your ego is desire. So if you've got one of these 4 desires, your mind is going to be in dukkha. It's going to be out of harmony. It's going to be dissonant. It's going to be suffering. The wheel is going to be wobbling. So to speak. You're going to be lost in thought. You're going to have ruminating thoughts. You're going to have negative thoughts. Most of our programming is negative. And this program was done to you. It's not your fault. This is simply a way out, right, baby?
Yeah. Actually, there's no too late.
It's never too late.
Yeah.
You can simply wake up. And what can you wake up? It's realizing that if your subconscious mind is ruling your life, if it's governing all the things you do, 95% of it, if your subconscious mind is just running the program, then why not just recognize the program and then reprogram?
Yes.
So what do you want to reprogram it with, baby?
Sharpening the saw.
Sharpening the saw. Study, read, write, exercise, meditate. It's not fast. It's a slight edge philosophy where you say, hey, can I read 10 minutes a day?
Yeah.
Can I keep a journal and do a little writing?
But this is for the people who want to have a well-being.
Yeah.
To the person that...
Some people don't want to have well-being.
We cannot push it. No. We cannot pull you, anybody.
Our desire is well-being.
Nobody will do this for yourself, but only you. As I always say, love yourself first. Yeah. So, I cannot do exercise for you. I cannot eat good food for you. I all have guided video in my channel in YouTube, and if you're really interested, just watch it and like and subscribe. And if you really want a personal coaching, we are always here Before, as everybody knows, for more information, Mr. Day has been suffering before in his obesity.
Yeah.
He is at 301 pounds.
306 pounds.
306 pounds. And for almost of his life.
Yeah.
He wake up when he is 55. So nothing's too late. His sugar is almost 500. And now he don't take any medicine or insulin.
When I was 50, I discovered my blood sugars were 500 because I went into, they couldn't even register it past 500. They just went, well, it's at least 500. And my A1C was 12.5.
So we need, we just only need in ourselves a discipline.
Yeah.
We really need to discipline ourselves.
And we teach the 4 disciplines.
Yeah, we teach the 4 disciplines.
That's enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
It's the light of truth and knowledge.
So if everybody really need help, he can guide you, especially in your, he have a excess skin, but now he is now 70.5 kilos this morning. So it's like 150 pounds.
Yeah, something like
so
that.
It's like a half of his body before.
Yeah.
So if you...
Well-being is something that is a goal that even if you achieve states of well-being, it comes and goes kind of because we don't feel good all the time. I mean, this is just part of life, you know.
Yeah, that's life. Because if you want to live a happy, healthy well-being, you need to sharpen the saw.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice. As long as we live, we need to eat good. We need to do the exercise, even though simple walking. We need to study. Even listening to some radio and music, that is a study. Meditation, emotional health. We need this thing.
And mindset.
And also social health.
Oh,
you need to build up your relationship with your partner, with your family, with your community. So hopefully everybody understand our teaching about enlightenment.
Yeah.
And this is start. And maybe next time we will teach you how to do the discipline and how to do the sharpening the saw.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. And this is just only a start. And hopefully all of you follow us and message us. All your messages will be appreciated, and we will promise you that we will answer all the messages.
Yes, make comments, and we're not going to answer all the messages other than, well, we'll try to.
Yeah, we will try to,
yeah.
But
so the negative messages, we appreciate those too because we need to have criticism. Yeah. But we also need to have those people who are real haters.
And also the opinion is all welcome.
Yeah,
all the opinion is all welcome because we are open-minded and we accept criticism. Yeah. We accept opinion. If you have more opinion that can help us more, we really appreciate it.
And if you want to send money, we're okay with that too. Yeah.
But
like and
subscribe is really appreciated. And hopefully all of you follow us from Disciples of Tao. To all of you, namaste.
Namaste.